Hi, everybody. Well, we had another round of severe storms that whipped through yesterday. I want to show you some of the storm reports that came in. Of course, we had some the day before and then yesterday, and we even had a few tornadoes reported. So one spun up, it looks like right along here in parts of Laramie, right along I-80. And so that, again, was right outside of town. We also had a number of wind reports coming in, around up to 70 miles per hour. In town here, we had wind reports up to 60 miles per hour, and that was registered. And then we also had some hail reports again. We had another funnel cloud that kept touching the ground just outside of town in Lusk. And then another maybe land spout or tornado here outside of Scotts Bluff and parts of Nebraska. So we're looking at beautiful weather on our Wednesday. So we didn't have any severe storms today. It's just been gorgeous, seasonable with our temperatures. Some puffy cumulus clouds bringing some occasional shade. But a ridge is building over us, and this is going to lead to a heat wave. And it just happens to coincide with the first day of summer. I guess the first official day will be Saturday, but the solstice occurs Friday evening at 8:42 p.m. Now, we're going to have some breezy winds with this heat, so fire concern is going to be an issue. Worried about rapidly spreading wildfires. And then finally a cold front Sunday night, Monday. Not only will cool us off, but it'll bring chances at some showers and storms. So why at 8:42 p.m.? Why is that the solstice? Ever wonder? Well, we have our equinox. That is when the sun's direct rays are right along the equator. We get one, of course, in the spring and one in the fall. And then we go to winter. And notice the tilt of the earth. And so the northern hemisphere here is farthest from the earth in its orbit. So that's why it's so cold in the winter. And then we come up, spring equinox, again, the sun's rays directly on the equator. And then with that tilt doesn't change. As we get over here, now the northern hemisphere is closer, the southern hemisphere is farther away. And so therefore we have warmer weather. And that's when the sun's rays are directly over what's called the Tropic of Cancer. That's a latitude. So that is our solstice. That's why it's at 8:42. And we'll see that occur then. Anyhow, we'll look at warmer temperatures. We hit 69 yesterday. No precipitation the next 3 days, but over the next 7 days, it does bring in some wet weather again, especially across the plains. And we'll see temps overnight tonight dropping down to 57 in Wheatland, 52 here in Cheyenne, 50 in Laramie, 57 in Bridgeport. And here's where highs begin to warm up. We're at near 90 in Kimball, 97 in Scotts Bluff. Lusk at 88. The records are in the mid to upper 90s. And so we'll maybe test some of those in spots. But regardless, it's going to be warm and breezy Friday, Saturday. Chance at some storms late Sunday. A better chance Monday, Tuesday as temps cool down.